Coming up this week on the Afro Journal. It's really hard to make friends.
Facts.
It's really lonely out here. I feel like going from college where you're literally forced to be with people every point in the day, and then you graduate and it's like, damn.
There's this company I invested in. I made so much money. I made so much money. And in my head, I was just like, man, I'm a genius. And I said, let me put that money back into the same company to buy what I lost. For the last 5 months, bro, I've been praying for that thing to come back.
And that's one thing I struggle with too, personally. Like, I have to do it every day.
Yo.
Hey,
Afro Journal family.
Oh,
You already know we're here bringing the heat on this beautiful Monday evening. The guys are looking good. Your girl's looking good.
Oh, wait.
Can
Can I just say something, brother? Can I just say something?
Say something.
You want to make a bad man sing?
You already know. People, welcome to another special episode. It's your beautiful chocolate glazed donut queen.
Okay.
With new hair.
Okay.
This Bole
Wow.
Kume.
Okay.
Wow, glazed donuts. I want to be like you when I grow up. Oh, man. That is your Tom Tom. Your buttermint,
We can see Tom.
your
Tom
Baba Blue.
Baba
You know,
Blue.
if you know, you know. These are African candies or Nigerian candies.
Oh, the little.
Yeah. He
I
wants to
bring
keep.
the freshness to your life.
He wants to keep your bread
Yo.
fresh.
Even lemon plus.
Oh, lemon plus.
That's
plus.
me right there. You know, whoever is the dietitian.
Hey.
Actually, I think it's me that's the dietitian. I'll add pictures. Don't worry.
Oh,
But
God.
if you're listening on audio, you don't know. Google it. Don't worry. We got you.
Yeah.
But it's Chisom, AGK, Jeremiah, Okafor.
Another banger
Banga.
is your boy Peter Ekituki Chibuzo Aliogo Jr., aka
Banger.
Chef Piriro. All
Piriro.
right, I mixed that. The sauce. You feel me? Okay. Ooh, Afro Journal is lit. Ooh.
All right. So before we jump into the episode for today, we're gonna pass it over to Chisom to interpret our proverb from last week.
Yes, guys. Last week's proverb was a very philosophical one, to say the least. It was from a very special guy. We know him as Professor Drake. And it was, I've been losing friends and finding peace. Sounds like a fair trade to me. And pretty much what this goes back to is, hey, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are.
Hey.
If your friends are bringing wahala to your life, they're bringing trouble, they're just bringing problems to you, why are they your friends?
Yeah.
Lose them and go the other side where there is peace.
Facts.
Now it might be scary at first, you know, you might feel like I'm going to be alone, I'm not going to be part of the gang anymore, but at the end of the day, peace reigns supreme over everything, because all the hype and all that shit doesn't really matter.
Facts.
So lose those friends that are holding you back and find your peace. Maybe you're the friend that needs to be lost too.
Oh my gosh. This guy. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, be truthful to yourself.
Oh my
Yes.
gosh. So
I'm
yeah,
dying.
man. I mean, yeah, I feel that we all have that one. I don't know if you guys do. We all have that one potentially toxic friend
Oh yeah.
in our friend group. But you're just like, this guy.
Today's episode, we will be discussing adulting.
Aye.
You know, we've all heard the term. We've all joked about how hard it is, and we've all been at that point in our lives where, you know, transitioning from school, college, into becoming this full-fledged grown adult. Thinking about how we're going to experience freedom, financial liberty, and just having the power to do
Facts.
anything we want when we want. But, you know, adulting is not easy. It's not fun. We're facing a lot of struggles and issues. So we're going to discuss about that, share, reminisce.
Facts. And all you college kids or all you people that are in primary school listening to, I don't
Not
think
primary
school. Maybe secondary school, high school, listen to our episode. I beg, don't rush into it. But that's just what I'll say. But we'll get into it. Oh man. All right, Bole. Just going off of the proverb. You know, what was like the first struggle of adulting, or like the first struggle that adulting has brought to your life?
It's really hard to make friends.
Facts.
It's really lonely out here. I feel like going from college where you're literally forced to be with people every point in the day, like you're joining clubs, you're being a part of sports teams, things like that. You have many opportunities to be with people and create those relationships, and then you graduate and it's like, damn.
you're trying to find time alone, if in that kind of situation. You feel me? But like when you're probably because of COVID-19, made it exacerbated this situation. But for me, it's the exact same thing that Bola has experienced. Like, I've not made one friend here.
Yeah.
I mean, and I think I'm capable of making friends, but obviously because of the situation I'm currently in, I haven't been able to do that. All my friends are online, and I'm out there traveling, trying to visit my guys. You feel me? But yeah, I feel it's very hard. But I feel that the situation can change depending on the area you live in. Like me, I'm living in a very like outskirt kind of area,
secluded.
like very secluded. Like there's no house left to the right of me. There's no house. You feel me? Like it's just us over here. But also I understand that this situation is temporary. I think that's what it has given me the ability to keep sane, stay sane, because I know it's temporary. Like I just have to make the sacrifices for this situation, get myself in order for me to propel myself into the next stage.
Makes sense, because making friends after school is hard, but it's doable. But I mean, for me, I think my biggest struggle has been making time for my friends, actually. Or like, because in school, it's like you don't really plan to see your friends; you just see them.
Yeah.
But then when you're done with school, it can be a case of you're chilling, and then it's like, oh shit, I haven't seen my friend in a month. Like that can happen so easily. It's like, I haven't seen this person in a month. You're just like, damn, like what the heck? Let me call this person, or let me text this person. Be like, oh, yo, what are you doing? Then you have to now organize something. You have to send out calendar invites, planning like, okay, I'm going to see you in 2 weeks, that kind of thing.
You actually have to plan the time you're meeting.
Plan when you're going to see your friends, and it's
and I also think this might be due because of our financial restrictions. Because if you're a rich guy, I mean, obviously you have more responsibilities then, but you also have the freedom to just be like 1 weekend, like, do so. Let's just go to Barbados, to Cancun.
As a fact, I mean that's the goal, right?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to get to.
Yeah,
like
Bolenos.
You feel me? All right. Just be like, yo, Bole Peter, why don't we just go and shoot an episode in Tanzania?
Yo, honestly, that'd be lit.
Let's just do it.
Just go to, and we just go to the middle of the street.
Right.
Just us crossing our feet and just be like,
this guy's like rubbish like, that rich people. The rubbish these rich people do.
Shout out to Tanzania, man.
Oh man. But nah, I mean the financial restriction is definitely there. It's interesting because for me, like the easiest way for me to make friends, and to me, I think it's being. I'm lucky because I'm in DC, so seeing people is not like there's too many people to see. Like, if you want to meet people, you can meet people. As long as you leave your house, you can meet people. If you want to stay in your house all day, it is what it is. But going to churches, going to dance classes, those are the things that really help me build a community out here. Because like these are people that you see on a consistent basis. Like these are people that they dance every now and then obviously you vibe with them because both of you like to dance. And then it's like go to church. Church is a community. Like they have to be nice to you at church. So to me, like that's the easiest thing. It's just like having a shit. Like, and I met a lot of good people there. So it's just really the timing to see people, and then also planning to actually see them. That it becomes very wonky because you're not in school anymore, and you actually have shit to do.
I also think it's like getting out of your comfort zone. I know, like me, like at work, like I have work friends, but like we're all like at different ages. Like a lot of the people from work are like in their 30s, 40s. They're like older. So I'm not gonna go to a bar with somebody who's like a mom,
Yeah.
And then other than that, like I have this fear of like doing things alone, like going out alone, and
by
it's something
yourself?
I've been trying. I've been trying.
Literally, me and you are the same person. I literally have that same
I think
issue.
it's so weird. Like I feel like everyone's looking at me, like judging me, like, oh, she's at dinner alone, like she doesn't have any friends.
Yeah.
And like I don't live in like an area with like people my age either, so it's just there's no opportunity for me to get out of my bubble.
You know what? My shout out to my older sister, beautiful queen. But she also had that same issue in terms of like trying to go out by herself. But what she did was, force herself to go to like a specific restaurant that she wanted to go to, that she's excited, pick out a whole menu, like what she's going to order. And she makes it like she's just prepared and like, excited over it, post that on Instagram, right?
Yeah.
But like that made her like, feel comfortable in terms of like, controlling the situation that she's in. Because what happens is that I don't want to overthink shit.
Yeah.
When I enter, then I don't want to be like, oh, where am I supposed to go? Like that anxiety hits me too as well. Even though like you will see it, like I will show it.
It's there,
right? But it's there for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, I feel you guys, but I don't think I've ever had issues going out by myself. I don't know, maybe just because I'm such an ambiverted person. So I'm like, I don't mind even meeting someone there and just striking a conversation and just doing that thing and vibing with the person. Or just literally be by myself. Like, I'm such a either or works for me perfectly. Now, sometimes a lot of the times I'm really in the mood to just be by myself. So sometimes I just want to go out, sit down and just chill with my sweats, my slides and everything. Just sit down, order jollof rice that I did cook by myself.
I'm dying.
And I just enjoy it. I just enjoy the environment, the music, all that stuff. So I don't know. That's actually very interesting. Like the fear of going out by yourself.
Yeah, I mean,
it's actually lit.
It gives me a lot of anxiety. That's why I don't go to the mall.
Yeah.
Because I don't even do anything at the mall. You know how people can just walk around in the mall?
Oh, I can't
do that shit, man. I literally can't do that shit. It gives me so much anxiety, and I feel
that they just waste my time.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I think it's like it's anxiety. Like I can't explain anxiety. I've always had that. Like Tristan knows one of my anxieties. Like walking at night and the car is in my back. Like I hate that feeling of like walking at night and I can just feel like a car is coming. I hate that feeling. That's one of like a trigger for me.
I don't know, because I also see some of my friends do it and have the time of their lives. Like there's this my friend I met here. She literally went to a whole museum by herself yesterday. And I was like, what are you doing today? She's like, I'm going to a museum. Oh, like who are you going with? She's like, just bad. I was like, yo, like that's the kind of energy I like.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, because you don't have to coordinate with people. Just go do something you enjoy. You enjoy it, and you go back home and sleep. It's like no holla, nothing.
I feel I would do that with certain things, but I feel that I'm not close to anything at all. Where I'm living right now, it's like it's just a hassle just to get myself like 20 minutes drive. And you know me, I don't have a car, so I'm paying for all that shit on Uber. I'm just giving Uber money. I'm just like, damn. I'm not doing this shit. I mean, I literally, what I do, I just play football by myself a lot of the times.
Actually, but Peter likes doing that. Yeah,
I play football a lot by myself, but I also think it's just an insecurity and anxiety thing too as well, because the truth is that there's also like a mall that I can like walk to, like 15 minutes and 20 minutes, but I'm just so scared to go. And plus there's no like walkway like that leads to there. Like you have to like cross roads and stuff like that. In America, I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna be that one black boy on the street walking, bro. Nah, by myself, 15 minutes. I was like, bro, is it worth it? And what am I gonna do? I'm not going to buy anything because I'm very stingy with my money. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, I beg, let's just stay home, man, and just run outside. run outside. But I feel that that's something I need to try to conquer. That's one of my insecurities that I'm trying to attack. You feel me?
Facts.
Yeah.
All right. I know for me, one of the struggles of adulting is definitely understanding the financial side of things.
Oh, for sure.
Like things from credit card to credit scores to insurance
to
investing, just everything money related. Because it's like, bro, why do I have this much control over my life? It's like there's no moment that be like, okay, like go take this money, go and buy, bring back 100 naira change. It's like that is like literally all me. And then like, so when it comes to little things like, okay, I started my job, I had to pick a health insurance plan. That was the most confusing thing I've ever done in my life. Not in my life, but like I was just like, bro, reading the whole thing, how it works, HSA, this. I was like this is something that they don't really teach us in school.
Wait, so your company doesn't provide health insurance for you?
They provide it, but you have to pick.
You have to choose.
Yeah. Oh, you have to choose which one.
Right, it's not just the one plan that is like you have to know the difference between all the plans and then pick.
Yeah.
to me, it was like I was just so confused. I was literally at the HR's office every day, like, okay, can you explain this to me? Because I didn't understand it.
Yeah.
You know, and like even like obviously buying a car.
Yeah.
I just recently went through that as well, because I really did want to buy a car, but I was like, I had to.
This nigga wasted, basically burnt his money. That's what I'm calling that investment.
I was like,
he just burnt that money.
I bought my money,
put it into fire. Wow.
It was necessary to do the things I want to do. You know, like so like Peter, he said, it's always at home.
Yeah, I'm literally always like what I do. I literally finish my work, then I literally walk outside. Around my apartment, because my apartment is quite big, so I just walk around the whole apartment. And that gives me calmness because I have to go out. I can't be stuck inside. But in terms of like going out, bro, I that's why I say I'm just suffering. Just during this period of time, it's temporary. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you, bro. But to me, it's like even though Peter was like, like a car is a terrible investment, diminishing assets. These are things I started learning as an adult. All the rubbish I'm saying right now.
Yeah,
but it's like at some point I was like, bro, I'm trying to do this, and the calculation I have to calculate in my head is too much.
You have to get Excel sheet. You know when you get Excel sheet?
I have to know when the metro is going to be there, how far I'm going to walk, the temperature, is it going to rain, is it going to snow, this one, that one, is there going to be delays, or Uber, how much is the Uber going to be, or I have to call my friend ahead of time to make sure that they remember that they're giving me a ride, that they should not forget me. I was just like, bro, all that, it just became too much, so the things I'm trying to do, I'm just want to go and play football, man. And it's 40 minutes away. Yeah. Like, like in school, obviously, football is right there. You walk to it. But here, like, to find people to go and play football, we have to drive 40 minutes.
Yeah.
That's all that rubbish of adulthood. but it is what it is, right? And to me, I was just like, nah, man, I just need to make my life easier.
Yeah.
And take more control of it. And I want to have a good time. So,
I definitely agree with that investment in terms of leisure. You know what I mean? Because it actually has a purpose of making your life a lot easier. You know, that's a good investment right there. But for me personally, who I know that I'm not going to move anywhere, getting a car is just going to sit there. It's like, why am I going to start driving? Because I know I'm not going to spend my money. You know what I mean? I'm not going to spend my money. I'm just going to be looking and driving. Okay, where you they go? You're like, I'll have police will be knocking on my door. Roll down the window, sir. Can I get your driver's and registrations, please? I was like, nah, fam. I'm not about to, complicate my life like that.
So I was like, I'm going to stay at home.
if it's 3 years, because obviously, if it's 3 years, I have to stay like this in this situation. I'll eat it. I'll eat it because of the other benefits. Obviously, there's a financial benefit with not getting a car and stuff like that. And it's just simple. It's just simplistic. And COVID-19 was actually a catalyst for that. Because the truth is that if COVID-19 didn't really happen, I think I would have forced myself to go out a lot more. I would have been willing to spend that money. But because of COVID-19, I know that everyone is inside. So I'm just like, okay, like we're all inside. So there's no reason for me to go.
I would like to like even the main thing that really made me to even finally decide to buy, because me and Peter are pretty similar in terms of frugal. Bole is not frugal, she is fru.
She's fru. Oh my gosh.
I like to have a good time.
She likes to have a good time.
It's okay. You spend money, the money will come back.
Bole likes to
one day we'll talk about all those things. But for now, Bole likes to have a good time. But me and Peter are pretty similar in the sense of like we're trying to be very frugal, save for the future, all that rubbish, right? Trying to be a man, provide for your family, all that shit that you tell yourself to make yourself sleep at night. But the main thing that really pushed me to even actually buying the car was that was going to help me do my work better. Because we have to go to sites a lot, we have to do this, like visit sites, like go to the project site itself, which is not just the office. And a lot of the time when I had to use the metro. I'm waking up super early just to catch the metro because it's like a 2-hour train ride for a 40-minute or maybe 30-minute drive.
Damn.
Does that make sense? Like, God, man. So I was just like, I might lucky be holding myself back. We're growing in this quicker. Or even sometimes when I have the opportunity to go to sites, I might be like, okay, I'll try not to go. I'll try to convince the client, like, let's just do this online or something, so I don't have to go to sites. But I was like, when you go on site, though, you learn a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
Going on. So I was like, nah, man, just buy the car, make your life easier.
Yeah.
So it was also looking like semi-investments, even though I could live without it, but the semi-investments.
I think
my career as well.
To me, I think it's a reasonable investment if you understand the situation you're in. Yeah. Like I hardly go on site, and when I do, you know, I mean, I used to have 4 or 5 co-workers to pick me up. We go to the site together. Because I'm a junior engineer. But yeah, so like I don't really have that problem. Obviously, I think. Plus, I just say this, it's all temporary. Like, if I was in a more permanent situation, then I understand the investment of getting a car. And if I'm getting a car, I'm getting I'll get a car I want. I don't know, I've always been that kind of person. I will save for the car I want, not getting a car that is just for this thing.
I bought a pretty it's not a bad car, but it's definitely not brand new.
Kind of, mine was used too.
It's definitely
as long as I get from A to B.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, technically speaking, if I wasn't so like, you know, ambitious about my first car, then I will get a used car. But my first car has to be a Tesla.
Ooh,
balls, man.
I used to be like that, man. I was like that. My first car has to be like you know. But now I'm just like, when reality hits me, it's like I better do it.
But the Tesla I'm thinking about, they're probably going to release it next year, probably in the next 2 years. That's probably when I can actually drive it. You know what I mean? But in my head, it's like that's the type of car I want. You know, my dad has pressured me to get a car, get a this, you know, to give you more, you know, freedom, blah blah blah. I'm like, Daddy, I would love to get a car, but that's not the car I want. And if I had the option to choose that, in the current situation I'm in right now, you know, I mean, when I know that in less than a year that car is going to be useless because I'm not going to be using it in school. I mean, I could be using it in school, but I don't want to have that financial strain on myself in school. You feel me? So in my head, it's just like I'm not going to be using this car long. And plus, when I sell it, I'm probably going to sell it for a loss. So I'm losing money on top of that. So I'm just like, just eat this thing, man. Just eat this thing. Just suffer a little bit during this period of time. And when you come out, you know that you're secure in certain parts of your life.
Yeah.
Facts.
Adulting 101 right there, people.
Adulting 101 right there, man.
Three different situations, you know, and circumstances. So there's not really wrong answer here.
Yeah.
Facts.
And I know one other thing that honestly irks me about adulting is just the fact that I have to do everything myself.
Yeah. I mean, we grazed over that a little bit, yeah.
I hate it. Like, even just living by myself. Even just living by myself is like, bro, like, if I don't cook, there's not going to be food in the house. Like, if I don't clean, the house will never get clean.
Yeah.
Like, nothing's going to move. And I'm just like, bro, what is this?
It's actually really annoying. You have to, like, plan out when you're going to do all these things.
Yeah.
Like, bills?
Yeah.
Rent? Every month?
Everything. If you forget, your mom is not going to be like, oh, have you paid your house bills? Have you paid your phone bill? Have you paid your internet bill? You know what I mean? Have you paid your utility bills? No one is eviction. Is you that will get evicted.
Exactly. Yo, look, I was getting close to my what do you call it? My lease expiration date. I had to fix it this weekend. Okay, let me just sign this. Let me get it over with. Let me sign it this weekend. Let's just get it done. But exactly what he said, like that list has been. They reminded me since like 2 months ago. Your list is going to expire so date. Then I gave you like a 2 week, notice.
Notice. Yeah.
I was like, damn. I mean, it's 2 weeks notice. Sharp.
Yeah. I mean, you're even lucky that you got, because there's some places that they'll be like, you didn't renew it as well. Someone else has already taken it.
Yeah.
You have to be out. You have to find a new place. Because I know it happened to one of my friends. And she was just like, oh my God. Because she was wasting time to, because she wasn't sure what she was going. That's also another complicated thing.
Yeah.
Right? Because you have to sign a year, at least in America.
Yeah.
You have to sign a year-long lease.
It depends on the place you're living.
Depending on the place. Yeah. But most places is year-long or maybe 6 months, right? And then it's like, okay. She doesn't know if she's doing an internship. She might change jobs. She might move to a new town. She doesn't know, right? She doesn't know if they're going to let her work from home. This one, that one. So she's like, I'm not going to sign a lease yet until I get something secure. The secure thing didn't come on time.
Damn.
And then she was like, okay, let me just sign the lease. They were like, oh no, we already rented the place out to someone else. Sorry, you have to move. I was like, damn. And it's just all that calculation that you have to calculate in your head.
That would suck.
Oh man, that was it.
That would suck. Just imagine if they told me to, so you have to move out. Just like, I have to move all these things in this house by myself. The thing that was just ringing in my head is just the financial things, because that's what. Because I know everything is money. And I mean, not everything.
I mean, that's life.
Life is not like money is important, but like in the world I'm living right now, you know, if I have to be thinking. I have to be thinking dollar signs.
Money. You have to think of money.
I have to be thinking of dollar signs. So like any kind of, and I hate unnecessary expenses. You know what I mean? Like late charge fees, all those kind of stuff. Like, they took $4 from me. Oh my god!
So I can't lie.
You know, I'll be triggered by those kind of stuff.
Yeah,
but like that thing, I think is really important because of like. I mean, if you don't understand your financial situation, you can get screwed.
Oh yeah,
easily.
You know what I mean? So that's another one I'm talking about.
And you watch it. You watch it leave your account, because normally when it makes you appreciate your parents more. When you're like, Daddy, I want money. Now I'm just like, I'm praying. Not like I'm praying. Honestly, it's not that bad. But in my head, I'm just like, I hope my siblings don't fall into any trouble where I have to bail them out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, oh, they need this huge financial. I was just like, bro, like money I didn't really plan on
spending. Or I wanted to use for something else.
Bro, you even know one thing, and it's like things you keep learning every day.
Yeah.
Because this is the first time I'm buying a car by myself. So in my head, I budgeted how much I wanted to spend for. You know me, I was like, oh, I'm financially intelligent, all that rubbish. Like, I had my budget, everything. I was able to hit my budgets. Right. That was buying the car. I now forgot completely about
insurance,
taxes,
gas.
And like, I knew insurance was coming, but I didn't even realize how. Like in my head, I knew it was expensive, but I didn't even look into it that deep.
Is your insurance high?
I mean, relatively it's not high because my record has been clean, because I've had my license for a long time as well. So comparatively, it's not high, but I think it's high though, just as insurance in itself. Okay. Right. But that was by the way. I now forgot about taxes. I had to pay tax on the car that I'm buying from a private person, right? Because I thought if I was buying from a dealership, obviously they'll add their dealer costs and everything. But if I buy from a private party, I won't have to pay tax. So when I went to register, guess how much this tax was?
4,000. Oh, 600. I was thinking $4,000. Sorry.
Oh no.
I was like, 4,000.
I might bad. I was just
$4,000 tax. So you know they gave you a 25% tax right there. Wow.
I was just return the car. My bad. You know, but it's just something I didn't really think about, because it's the first time I'm doing it in my life. Things like that. Like, you know, you can't really think about everything if you don't know. If you don't know, you don't.
And like, getting that $600 out of your account like that is just so painful.
It hurts.
It's like,
I didn't plan for it. I was like, bro. You now start calculating, okay, I'm gonna have this much. I have to now take this much. I have to save this much now to make up for the 600. I'm going to invest this much, because you already have plan for the money in your bank account.
Yes.
Right? That's like, shit,
do I be more risky or do I be more, conservative? Because like, you know, that's something that, you know, you have to have a feel of when you're with money. You know, are you going to take more risk, or are you going to be more conservative? Right now, I'm kind of like in a conservative kind of situation because of, you know, your boy is not, you know, had some bills thrown on him left and right. Bills that were very unexpected,
especially when you're in an African household.
When you have siblings, that's all I have.
Exactly.
That's all I can. When you have siblings in universities, you know, bills be hit on you left and right, and
if you know, you're
not expecting them. So like right now, a lot more conservative, because I remember like when I wanted to hit it, like to me, I was like, I have like a certain point that I feel I'm okay with my account, and any money that enters that account, I'm literally moving it into something else.
Savings.
I'm literally moving it to make that money work. Not necessarily savings. I don't do savings, but I literally make that money work. You know what I mean? Like put it in something that, you know, makes it grow and stuff like that. Potentially, who knows? You know, I might lose all my money. But I'm willing to take that risk, basically, because of my situation is temporary. So like, I'm okay taking that risk right now.
You know why every time when you take that risk?
Why?
Well, you know why?
Why?
Because you can always call daddy to build him up. If she is the father.
Oh my god! Can I really?
No, that's facts.
I mean, can I call? I think I can call.
Honestly,
I can call
I'm
my
in the
dad.
same boat too. Because for me, it's like I at the point I was investing very heavily. Right, but I also had to slow down in a sense, because I was like,
I've slowed down a lot.
Yeah,
man.
like I need to actually like build up savings. You know, like make sure that if let's say God forbid I lose my job, I can actually survive for a while to find a new job, things like that. But when I was investing heavily, in my mind, I was just like, if I mess up and I lose all this shit, I'll just call my dad I'll just call Chiba. I'll just call my dad. I'll call my older brother.
You were actually
I messed up, man.
You were actually taking risk. You were taking some risky risk. Nah, man, I'm not like that, man. I'm not like that.
But doesn't mean I was investing mad though.
Okay.
I was still investing in sensible things.
Reasonable.
I was just doing GameStop and all. I didn't do GameStop and all that. You know all that.
Or ETFs. I'm sorry, not ETFs. NFTs.
No, ETFs are good.
NFTs.
I haven't even done crypto till this day because I'm still trying to understand it.
I literally have like. Honestly, that crypto is trash. Let me just say that right now. Crypto has been trash to me. Like the money I put in, I've never made it back. And it's been how many months? I'm looking at that crypto. I'm like, guy, what are you doing?
Bro, I won't lie to you. There's this company I invested in. I made so much money. And in my head, I was just like, man, I'm a genius. And I said, let me put that money back into the same company to buy what I lost. For the last 5 months, bro, I've been praying for that thing to come back.
Yeah.
At this point, I've just forgotten about it. I'm just like, I'm not gonna think about this thing. But every once in a while, I'll just check. Like, you know, because the investment app will tell you how much you've lost.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll just look at that thing and be like, damn, man.
Oh my gosh, man.
But it's just the beauty of adulting, though, because these are the things you start doing by yourself. You know, things that you always hear but you never really understand.
Yep.
And
I wish I started in college.
Yeah, same.
Oh my god, if I started in college, I think I'll be a rich man, low key. Yeah. Because I'll just tell my daddy, actually, daddy, I want to buy a new something. I'll just make an excuse and put that money into
imagine buying Tesla in
2018.
Exactly,
buying Tesla in 2018, Chisom.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 700% increase.
Imagine buying Bitcoin in 2015,
gosh, man.
Like,
yes, I mean there are lots of stories like that. Niggas who had Bitcoin for a very long time.
Just like that.
And there are also stories that some of them they lost their key to the account. And they have a lot of money, so that one's an L for them. But
it sucks.
I mean, but the truth in life is that this is also the key about adulting. You're never going to take all your opportunities.
Oh yeah.
Or you're going to miss a lot of them. But just make sure you have the ability to at least catch a good amount of them that makes your life secure.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah, risk management, understanding risk and reward, right? Because the people just be moving mad, just putting all their life savings into gambling,
into AMC,
lottery tickets,
into
trying to buy GameStop.
Like we've had stories of that. Like people sold their parents' mortgage, right, and then put it into GameStop, and the guy lost all the money.
Damn.
There are stories like that.
Yo, oh my god, man. And it's so weird, man, because people also like quick money.
Yeah.
One thing I've definitely learned about adulting too is as addictive. Let me not say addictive, but as much as your heart might desire to make quick money, quick money is 99% of the time is not the way. Maybe that 1% of the time.
You know what? You know what quick money is? Quick money is scarce money management.
Yeah,
that's exactly. You make it quick, you lose it quick.
Facts.
You know, there are very few people in this world who get quick money and can maintain that. You know, that's when you bring in your family members. You bring in if your family members are good with financially. You know what I mean? Like if I was to make quick money to have Daddy, look at all this money, I'll look at my dad because that's the one person I trust with that. Because I know myself is like, I mean, I think I'm quite intelligent in terms of my investment. I'm not the best, but I have a good understanding of certain things. You feel me? So like, I feel that also like I'll bring my dad into it. You know, I might bring my older sister as well because I think she's good with money as well. But like those are the kind of like if you don't have that support system and you just like an average person who who doesn't have that kind of background and that kind of support.
Yeah.
That money, people will be dragging you left and right.
Why like people that win the lottery? Yeah, most of them end up going broke.
Yeah,
because I mean they got the quick money, but they don't have the education to keep the money.
Just imagine them giving you $20 million. Obviously, they'll tax it, so they'll take $10 million. $10 million.
It's just like, bro, like
I'll be like, where's my Bora Bora? Where's my Bora Bora?
You can buy Bora Bora.
Yeah, honestly, but Bora will be quite cheap right now because no one is traveling. So that'll be actually a good investment. You feel me?
Oh man, hey, I own Bora baby.
I own Bora. You know what I will do? I'll literally pay for all my siblings' school fees.
Yeah,
that's one thing I'll do. Like, just get my, because I just remove that pressure from my dad.
Release my parents from all that.
Just release that pressure. Then I'll do like start like a trust fund.
I'll honestly get a financial advisor.
Yeah, I'll get a financial advisor. I'll start a trust fund basically, and just make, because I feel that money is too big for me to manage. As an 100%. Individual, I need a professional.
I mean, Peter definitely buy Tesla stocks though.
Peter's
brother. I'll be like, Elon Musk,
my daddy. Let's go.
What's good, chief?
Let's go. I hope you're building that AI robot that you promised to.
Yeah, I promised you.
I hope you don't mess that stuff up, because if not lie, that means the potential money I put in that your stock is lie too.
Oh man, but yeah, it's like, if I get a lot of money right now, I think quick money, you also don't have the character to hold it, right? Because it takes a lot of character when it comes to money. That's why, like I already told you guys, right? Mm-hmm. I got the investments. I looked at the company, invested in the company. I made money, and I was like, oh, it's not bad to reinvest your money. But I knew it was a risky investment. Does that make sense? It wasn't like, it's not like a game stock. It's not all these ones, right? But this was more of those low key ones that like has good potential too. Right? I did it. I got it. When I saw the profit, I was just like, wow. Mm-hmm. In my head, I was like, this is the point where you are now meant to pull out, because that was my game plan. Get that profit, pull out. The point I pulled out, nah, man, I'm going back in.
I want to quadruple this. I want to quadruple this.
So you get, we all get that feeling, right?
Yeah.
But that's where character now comes into play. Mm-hmm. That's where people are like, oh, they get money, they go to buy their Jordans, they get to buy a wristwatch that they don't want or need. Trying to buy the whole of Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
And it's like, I mean, that's also the other side of adulting too, because your parents are not there to stop you.
Yeah. Do you know what I'll do though? Yeah. I will go for like a fitness program that like if there's a fitness program in America that like has like that deletes the internet away, and we just like live in like an area, like an open space area. I just want
survival.
Not like survival. I just want like yoga, fitness, connecting with your soul kind of thing, and like remove the internet from my life.
You're doing that just because you have so much money and you don't have to work anymore.
No, just to I think I need that kind of break in my life, just that calmness. You feel me? And I that's something I want to do, before I go back into school. I just want to do something like get back healthy, eat well, connect with my soul, stretch, feel calm. You know what I mean? And connect with my body in a different way. That's some spiritual, shit that I used to laugh at. But like to me, it's important. It's important, man. It's honestly important, because especially when you're dealing with stress from work, you need to find a way to wind down. And I feel that because of all the pressures I have, like I haven't had the time to just chill and like just concentrate on my body. Concentrate on my health and stuff like that. Like I'm juggling so many balls. You feel me? Hey, that sounds weird, but I'm juggling so many things, and sometimes I just want to live a simplistic life and remove the internet. The internet can be so toxic. Negative, toxic, exactly. And I'm just like, sometimes you just need to cut it off and just and forget about what the world is doing. Live in your own your own space is important, and I haven't done that in a long time.
I feel you, bro. I mean, I hope when you're doing this your break, you'll still be recording episode show.
For sure.
But now that's definitely important, because I don't know if you guys have gone through this thing, man, where like in school I felt overwhelmed, but it was a different kind of overwhelming feeling than the adulting brings. And it's just like, at this point I just feel like, I think people have different experiences, but maybe just because of the life I've chosen and the life that we've chosen, the kind of life that I want to create for ourselves. It's almost like, bro, I haven't been bored in so long.
Bored?
When people are like, I'm bored.
Yeah, actually, that's very true.
Yeah.
I haven't been bored in so long, and it's mad. Like, I miss being bored, because being bored just simply means I don't have anything to do. It's just like, like it is what it is. Or like anything I have to do is not even that important. So I'm just like, but it's like there's always something for me to do nowadays.
For sure. And
even when like I'm talking, like, my friends are trying to schedule time to be like, so you should come to brunch with us. You should do this, do that. 90% of the time I have to be like, damn, I have something to do because I already have something planned to do. And it's just like, and part of me feels bad because I'm like, man, I look, you just want to go though. I just want to go and chill with them, do this thing. But then the other side of me is like, bro, you're literally 23.
Yeah.
Like, now is the time for you to set up your life.
Yeah.
Like, do your thing. So it's now juggling that balance, and sometimes my brain just feels like, yo, I'm tired, man. I just like tired.
That feeling of tiredness comes a lot, and that's why sometimes you need to get away, like I was talking about. Sometimes you just need a getaway just to connect with yourself and your body and your mind and refreshing yourself. You know what I mean? Because if you really think about it, we haven't had a break since coming into the United States. Realistically, I mean, we had I came in high school. But technically I didn't really have a break because I was always moving around. Like honestly, I haven't had like a real. I mean, I've had breaks, but like probably lasted like 2 weeks or 3 weeks. During school.
I haven't had a break since I left school.
Since
I was in college. I mean, you did summer school most of the time.
Yeah, so I was always.
I can see what you're saying, right? Like Peter was low-key always doing something.
Yeah.
But for me, like, I mean, my summers were like, I didn't get internships. I was actually chilling. Even though I had jobs, but I was still chilling.
Nah, man.
But
yeah. So like me, I feel that like sometimes I'm just like in. I feel that also affects kind of like my effort, the amount of effort I put into certain things. Like I'm just like, I'm such in like a stalled state that like my effort is not like 100%. You know what I mean? Except if I get that energy and drive. Like when I'm walking, sometimes I just zone out. Like literally just doing things and just zone out. I'm not realizing that like I'm actually getting shit done. You feel me? And that is very like, I won't say depressing, but sometimes I just want to connect with my work, myself, my body, like feel good. Like I'm just probably this college stuff is what is doing it, and balancing it with work. But hopefully that when I get this period done, I can take a short break, just like travel, go meet Bola, go meet Chisom, go meet some other people too, and just relax and connect with my soul and feel energized.
Not like companionship.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like even with like I don't know if you've experienced it, but it's like showing up every day at work.
Yeah.
I think it's, like I never expected. Like in my head, I knew that I wasn't a morning person, so that was the part I was dreading. Right, just how to wake up every day. But even the idea of showing up every day, people are like, "Oh, how you doing?" And you have to tell them, "Oh, I'm doing good."
Are you don't? And we don't drink coffee.
Telling them all this rubbish, bro. Like the other day, I had to buy coffee.
Oh,
damn!
Oh, wow!
I mean, I still don't really drink coffee like that, but like literally, I woke up because I don't know if I'm going through this thing where like Mondays are so hard. It's like this psychological game I'm playing with myself. Like Mondays, like Tuesday to Friday, my work rate is pretty good. When I'm trying to get job done, it's just like okay, like I'm not working too hard to get in the zone to work. But Monday is like throughout the whole day, just to get in the zone to work is a battle. The simplest tasks are just like, oh my god.
Yep.
And I'm like, bro, what is wrong with me? Like I just want to lie down and sleep the whole day.
I get that feeling, but I'm so used to it. That's why I come from the BPI. Of like that feeling of like, bro, I'm so tired. But like,
but you still gotta do it.
I have to do it. You
have no choice.
So, that's the thing though, like I have to do it too.
So
like the consequences even at work is even more.
Yeah, exactly.
I have deadlines to meet.
Exactly.
So I cannot just be like, oh, I'm not going to class today.
Yeah. Exactly. So like, I've never really understand that emotion. And what I do sometimes, literally I just stand up and just do some stretching with my body and just sit back down and drink a lot of water and hydrate and just look at the time and just waiting for the time to hit 12. So I can just like, I'm done, I mean, and then take that like, hour break and come back. Yeah.
Your life just has to be very structured as an adult.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if it doesn't have structure, then you're not really.
It's not only structure. It's extreme planning.
I mean that's what planning is. That's what planning is. Planning is putting structure in place.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like you plan, okay, this will happen, then this will happen, then this will happen.
Yeah,
I'll fry my plantain, boil my egg, and then make my dinner. I'll eat for like probably 30 minutes, sit down, watch a show.
Yeah.
Things like that. You know, like you're planning, like, okay, I'll go see my friend on Saturday. Right. After that, I'll go and buy groceries. After that, I'll cook. You're literally planning all these things. Now you might mess up in your plan, but as an adult, that's why if you think about it, like as a kid, you low-key did the same thing every single day.
Yeah.
Because you are living under your parents' structure. Right. And to me, it's like it makes sense.
Structure is important as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't do it, you're not really going to progress on any one thing.
You know, and that's one thing I struggle with too, personally. Like I have to do it every day.
Yeah,
every day is an opportunity for growth.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person that I'm naturally like a person that just likes to chill. Like I can just sit down like this and just stay in one position. Just like I said it before, he call it. I can literally just stay in one position.
It's like he died.
He's like, bro, you just go to bed and wake up. You come to the parlor, you're like, yo, yeah, you're still here? You're still awake? I was like, yeah, bro, I'm still here. But yeah, like that is something that I feel that is so important, and I'm trying my hardest to like work on something every day. You know, and do something every day, and that's a key skill in life. You know, one thing I'm trying to do is read a lot more. So like I try to read an article a day. I recommend that for people who don't like reading. I'm historically, as a person who never liked reading in school and stuff like that. I was I'm good at mathematics. You know what I mean?
Same, bro,
I don't need English. But that's such a stupid excuse, especially when you're in the workplace and you don't know how to pronounce a certain word, or you don't know how to express yourself in a certain kind of way. You feel me? And that is something that can only improve if you read. No matter how much audio books you listen in your ear, fam, that English no go stick. There's a reason why reading is such an important skill. You know what I mean? So I recommend for people who struggle with reading, just read an article. Get yourself the Economist, the Wall Street Journal. Don't get the New York Times. The New York Times is very liberal. Get yourself like something neutral. Get like the Economist and the Wall Street Journal. Those are the ones I recommend. Yeah.
Oh man, I feel you, bro. I mean, I'm the same way too. Like me, reading with Joe. Like every time I was always like, I have to. Like my mom was like, "Oh, just I'm gonna read." I'm just like, I'll never read a novel. Just sit down and read.
Yeah.
Like I'll read my school books.
Yeah.
I'll read my biology textbook. I'll read my chemistry textbook because I know I need that to pass my exam. But that's all the reading I'm doing. Don't expect me to go and do extra. Like if I have free time, I'm going to play FIFA. I'm going to play football. I'm not going to sit down and read.
And I think that's
reading is important though.
Yeah. And I think that's something a lot of boys suffer with in terms of like their leisure is physical.
Yeah.
You feel me? Their leisure is very physical. And that is something I'm trying to change. Like I finished one book last year. Throughout the whole year, I was just reading.
Just one?
I read a lot of articles too. But like, like when I'm in the mood of reading a book, I'll just read it. You know what I mean? But like, I was just like, let me just I just told myself like the whole year, let me just finish this one book, because I can start a book. Like I've probably repeated that book like 5 times. You know what I mean? I've probably read that, and I was just like,
you forget.
I forget the whole thing. I don't have to start from the first chapter again. So I was like, Chibuzo, this year you're going to finish this book. That's all I told myself. That's one of my goals. I was like, I finished it. I was like, I finished this book. I was so happy. I was like, damn, I finished this shit.
Without the 12 rules of life, right?
Yeah. I was just like, thank God, bro. You know how many times I stopped at rule 3, rule 4, rule 5?
But Peter, talk about how you actually were able to finish it. Because to me, you had to, because Peter is always the guy that's like, let me say always been, but he low-key hates all these like timetables, like to-do lists, all that thing. He was always like, nah, bro, like I'll just do it. I got it in my head. Yeah. But how did you actually finish that book? Like, what was the technique you used? Because I remember you were doing something every single day.
Yeah,
for a while.
Every single day I made sure that like was it like 30 minutes or like I read that book like every day. Every day, like, because I wanted to finish it real quick, because there's some periods of time like when you have something over you slack. Yeah. I'm like, bro, I have a limited time, but let me just take this stuff serious. So I strategized, and that's the thing. When you want to tackle a problem, strategize. That's what I should treat. So I strategized, and I was able to finish that book. and I was consistent. And like obviously the beginning stage is going to be difficult. Like, bro, you'll be looking at your time, you're like, bro, you're not enjoying it. You know what I mean? Sometimes when you're reading a book and you're enjoying it, that's the best time to read.
Yeah.
But sometimes you just have to sit your ass down and read that fucking book. Yeah, so yeah, I recommend that. But like for me, that I know that I'm doing my GRE preparations, and like reading a book is not where my brain is at right now. Like reading articles online, you know, about China, about the financial situation in America, all this political stuff. I like reading articles, like 5-minute articles, 7-minute articles, 10-minute articles. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's me. That's perfectly okay for me. Like a day, just every day. Every day I have to at least do one. Sometimes I read 3, sometimes I read 4. Yeah. But I know every day at least I read at least 1.
Yeah, I think I need to start doing that. Low-key. I need to start doing that because I mean it's good. It's good for the brain. I need to read more. Like I have like my reading habits has improved a lot compared to what I used to be, but it's definitely not even close to what I want it to be. Yeah, like because at the end of the day, if you look at most millionaires, almost all of them said, "Oh, they read."
Yes,
I mean, I'm just like, are you kidding me? Oh, no, because I mean, I can't lie to myself. Yeah, yeah. Like when you say habits, like if you want to become something, you have to plan to become that thing. You don't just become it. Yeah. Right. So if you're trying to make millions, do all these things, bro. I mean, apparently there's something inside these habits. So I'm like, yo, I need to go and find out something. Yeah. You know, so I'm definitely trying to implement that because the life I'm trying to live. Yeah. Is big. We're not out here trying to be broke boys. Oh, you know, man. Nah. Because I think we need the world needs the impact. Nigeria no go carry last. Nigeria no go carry last. Yeah. You know, like we need last. We need that moolah. Yeah. shout out to our future wives. You go enjoy you. You know, just believe in us. Look at our projection. Don't look at where we are right now. No. This is just a reminder. You know, when we are getting married, I just play this short clip right here. Yeah. Did we not tell you? I told you, baby girl. I told you. Actually, wait, let me tell her right now, baby. Look at me. Look into my eyes right now. Jesus. You're probably watching this on our wedding day. Okay. Maybe we already have, your friends and family every day over there. I'm right beside you. I'm right at the back right there. Chips at the back, Bole is right there as well. I see Bole. Yeah. I see pizza. Cool. You're probably crying, you got the man of your dreams. Oh my God, he's perfect. He's this. I know. That's fine. But I called it though. Hey, just know I called it. But you're beautiful. You're lovely. You're looking good tonight. You're looking nice though, baby. We're about to get active tonight. I like that. Adulting 101. Adulting 101. If you think about marriage, man, bro, I've always thought about it, but in my head, I'm like, my adult brain with marriage has changed from my childish brain. Sure, I think I've mentioned it on the podcast before, and it's a more mature view of marriage because now I look at the reality of marriage, and marriage costs a lot of money. Family costs a lot of money. That's the thing. So obviously you can get married broke, but you don't want to start a family broke. Yeah. You definitely don't want to. Which is why one of the reasons why I also pushed back like the age where I wanted to get married, because I'm just like, bro, I don't think I can afford to take care of all the responsibility that marriage and then starting a family and all that brings. So I'm just like, let me just focus my time on myself right now.
Live in the moment.
Yeah, for sure. Exactly. For sure, but it's okay, we're all learning. At the end of the day, we're all learning, but this is the best advice that we can give you. I don't know if you guys have any other advice.
I would say enjoy your childhood. If you're still in that, phase,
I'll say this. But also, I'll say this also. Let me just quickly. Except for African kids, that I know your feeling of like mommy and daddy are always telling you not to do this, but the truth is that bargain with them, negotiate with them for your dream. If you truly believe in your dream, negotiate with them. Tell them that mommy and daddy, please, this is what I want to do with my life. African parents, it's only doctor, engineer, lawyer, typical shit. Things. Yeah. You know what I mean? But something I regret is not like the truth is that I know my passion. Choosing knows my passion. I think everyone here, my passion, literally, I can eat, sleep, breathe football, soccer. You know what I mean? And I feel so like when I think about it, I feel so taken aback that like, damn, like Chibuzo, you didn't take the risk You know what I mean?
You didn't even try.
You didn't even try. You're such a goody two shoe. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't, like, you know, fight for, like, you know, because all the situations I was so scared, and plus I didn't negotiate. You know what I mean? And I felt that, like, if I had, like, a stronger will, I feel that I could have been in a different situation. But I'm not currently, my situation is quite good, relatively speaking. You know what I mean? But I do wish I had opportunity to change that career, at least try. Because I know me, like, oh my gosh, man. Only God knows the passion I had for that sport. Like, Chisom knows the way I'm an analyst when it comes to football. Like, every single detail. I mean, Chisom knows. The bag of tricks that I have was literally analyzing each trick and like a fundamental understanding of the body movement. Only God will know, Sha. Only God will know.
Yeah. I mean, I would say that, like, I love football as well, and I wanted to be one. But at the back of my mind, I think my parents just convinced me.
Yeah, same here.
Even I believe. So it wasn't like they just killed my dream.
Yeah.
And what my parents did was, I mean, just
they slowly chopped it.
Exactly. They just like took it down. It was like a whole like. But they were just mostly like, yo, like, I mean, obviously you're good at this game, right? Cool. Do you know the number of people that actually succeeded in this thing?
My parents didn't even know I was good. I don't think my parents still know I was good. Like, you know, when I'm talking about this on the podcast, my parents does it like they don't understand what I'm talking about. They don't know the emotion I'm saying. They don't see what I see. If you be like, just of those what I'm talking about, I'm a baller, mommy and daddy, in case you didn't know. I'm actually a baller. Okay, but you don't know I'm fast. My parents don't know that I'm fast.
They don't know?
They don't know that I'm fast.
What?
My parents haven't seen me like run. Like, man,
my parents are there, the action, man. Like, my mom, I was running with my mom. I was literally with my mom.
But Chisom, that was when I was like 13. Like, my mom have not seen me, like, they've not seen me at my peak 18, 19, 20. You know, like that period of time when I'm like prime. Chisom knows what I mean. Like, Chisom saw me like prime athleticism, football ability, everything, slim. You know what I mean? Right now, you know, your boy is kind of chubby. But when I was during that period of time, like, Chisom knows me. I was one of the fastest in the whole school.
I mean, like Peter was doing that. And they tell about Peter that he also had stamina.
Yes.
Right, so he was fast with stamina. Me, I was very fast.
Chisom.
My stamina was not shit. My stamina was like, so the thing is, I always pick my moments.
I
pick my moments.
Yeah.
But like, I was not at the speed stuff, but when it comes to endurance, I'm just like, bro, like, I'm tired, man. But the thing with my parents, they didn't kill it, but they convinced me that it wasn't a very smart move. Especially because I had certain privileges. Right? And they would tell me about like, all these Mikel Obis, all these Obafemi Martins, all these guys that made it. A lot of them didn't come from very well-off homes. So football was almost like their only hope.
Their get out.
That was their getaway card. But for me, it's like I have so many different options. That's like I don't need to go this route that only very few succeed. Because if you look at the numbers, very few still succeed.
But that's why I said negotiate.
Yeah.
Because I also understood the risk. I'm not stupid. You know, like, well, thank God my parents made me, not stupid, because like they told me like, bro, you're not going to make it. Not like they say that you're not going to make it, but like they're like, that's not an option for you. But like, I wish at least I tried. You know, like, regardless of that, if you believe in yourself, you know, there's some inner belief I had in myself, and there was something in me that like, if you really wanted to do it, like that 14, 13, 15 period, and I took that shit seriously. I won't lie to you. I think I could have like honestly killed people. You know what I mean? Like, the passion. Like, just I don't understand like how I can say this kind of love.
I know this love. It's just like it's honestly love. There's nothing else to describe it. Because I joke around. It's like football is my first love. That's like the first thing I loved. Like I loved FIFA. I'll say I loved I loved football.
I loved playing football. Having a ball. Literally, I've said this a billion times. I play ball by myself. I started playing ball by myself since I was like 10. I would literally stay outside in my compound, juggle the ball for hours. That's all I would do. Literally just juggle the ball for hours.
Bro, like, for me, it's even like every single day.
Every single day. And I'll get flogged. I get flogged. Shout out to my mommy.
I come home, I take off my clothes, do my homework if I didn't do it in school. After that, straight football. Every single day. So even when I think about why I was good at football, I mean, I had a natural talent.
Yes.
But I also did it every single day.
Every day.
Without even trying. You know, when it's like, when you have to, if you study every day, you will probably pass your exams.
Yes, for sure.
Colors, probably. You know, if you do something consistently, you'll probably become good at it. I did football every single day. So in my head, but it was so easy. I didn't have to try. I didn't have to be like, I have to go and sit down and read.
You know that feeling of people say that, like, when you're working and you love something and it doesn't feel like work.
Oh yeah.
That's literally football for me. Like, I'm not trying to say that like any other thing in my life is not going to have that kind of same feeling. Because I also get satisfaction of seeing my family do well, seeing myself in a good light. That makes me work hard too. But I felt that, like, that football, sometimes, I was thinking, I was like, you're thinking of your dreams, like, man, maybe I could be a manager. You know what I mean? I could do this. Who knows in the future I might even take the risk and do something like that. Who knows?
Who knows?
But yeah, I just wish that I recommend kids follow your dreams and push. If you truly believe in yourself, don't be like this stupid African child. I was too scared to ask his parents.
I mean, it wasn't stupid, honestly.
No, but like I'm making fun of myself.
Yeah.
But like, take that risk. Take the risk.
Yeah.
Take the risk. Take the risk. Take the risk.
And I think one thing that kind of helped me was the fact that my dad didn't tell me no. He just said that keep playing your football and keep doing well in school. I feel like that's where the smart was, right? So he wasn't like, oh no, you're not doing this, just focus on school. I know that I'm very resentful towards school, but just like, keep doing your thing. If you are good enough that you actually attract all these recruiters and all that to come and carry you, I'll allow you to go and play your football. But until then, make sure your school is on point.
Also, sometimes I think that God didn't want me to have it. God didn't want that, because I went to high school in Florida, and my senior year I wasn't allowed to play. My senior year I wasn't allowed to play, but I was literally like
one of the best in the state.
I would say one of the best in the state, but I'm not claim I was one of the best in the state. But I shall know in my district, in this district I was in, I was definitely one of the top players. In my school, I was by far the best. Like, the clear quality of me, I could literally, because I used to play on the B team because I wasn't allowed to play on the A team, and I was a captain. I would literally carry the ball. I literally carry the whole B team, basically. Like, the B team, they're not as good as the A team.
Yeah.
I'll literally carry the A team. I'll play defense, play midfield, play striker, play left back, play right back, play right wing, left wing, play everything. Oh my gosh, man! My mom and dad don't know, like, the kind of,
man. They don't know the abilities of their son.
My football IQ is over 200. You feel me? Football IQ over 200. Man, Jesus.
Oh man, but Bole, did you have any, like, should I say, like, passions or things you wanted to do growing up that was killed or shut down? Or even if it wasn't killed, but you just didn't do it.
Yeah.
To be honest, no.
So what did you want to be when you were growing up?
I honestly didn't even have, like, an idea. I feel like from a very young age, it was very ingrained already. Like, we're going to tell you what you're going to do.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. But, like, I mean, I did reach a point where, like, I had that battle with my parents. Like, I'm not going to do this. They wanted me to do chemical engineering at first, like, going into college, but also pre-med, because they were like, you're gonna be this doctor, da 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 da.
Oh my god, they wanted you pre-med and medical and chemical engineering.
Yeah. I didn't finish A term. I stopped, like, I dropped all those classes. I hadn't even told them until, like, after. I was like, I'm not doing this anymore.
Wow, I didn't know you were pre-med. Heated. I honestly didn't know you were pre-med. That's crazy.
I was, and that shit was tough.
Of course.
Yeah.
Like, what else? Was it a lot of, like, memorization and stuff like that?
Yeah, and just, like, a lot of classes too. Like, it was a big load on me for, like, somebody just starting as well. Like, that wasn't gonna end up well at all.
Yeah.
Oh man, I know. Like, when I think, I mean, in my head, I used to underestimate doctors, because to me, I was just like, doctors, lawyers, engineers. Yeah. That kind of thing. But in my head, I'm just like, being a doctor is actually hard.
Yeah. Did you watch, like, Grey's Anatomy? Like, when I watched Grey's Anatomy, I was like, man, doctors are like, they are built different. They are built different.
Like, doctors are built different. So, and to me, it's like, and coming with that knowledge, is the confidence that every African parent has that their child
Can do.
It's not confidence for me. I'm just like, I wouldn't have that kind of confidence in my life. 'Cause I'm just like, bro, the kind of shit they be doing. Like, I'm not saying you have to be a superhuman to be a doctor, obviously.
Yeah.
I think most people are actually smart enough.
If you work hard enough,
If
You just have to also have a passion for it.
yeah.
I think if they, exactly, because there are some doctors that will be like, yeah, I could never do engineering. I don't understand physics.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But to their biology,
You know,
chemistry,
I call cap on that. I feel that if you're able to become a doctor, you're able to become an engineer, bro. I'm telling you right now, like, to me, the worst part of about being a doctor is the memorization of certain key things.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? That abundance of information you have to store and be able to, you know, get it out.
Bring it up like
Bring
that.
it out. I'm just like, bro, like, as someone who hated reading, that would be extremely difficult. I'd just be like, they ask you a question, put you on the spot, like, what is this cerebral, blah, blah, blah. I'd be like, this is psychosis, you know. I'll be like, yeah. Yeah. I'll be like, yo, I don't, yeah. I'll just be holding my head like this. I'll just be holding my head like, yo, what the, oh my God, I can't remember. You know, if you did this, it is, I can't remember.
Yo, actually, the amount of memorization is mad. And to me, the older I got, the more I hated memorizing.
Yeah.
Because to me, it just felt very pointless. But
I wanted to understand, and I still have that urge of understanding, except for some certain classes when you're just like, bro, like, I'm not even trying to understand. I'm just trying to pass my test. But the truth is, I have an eagerness to understand, because I think it's a key thing. So as an engineer, well, that's one of the reasons I'm going back to college. I want to, you know, start afresh in terms of understanding, like fully understanding what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You
That's actually one thing I would advise like kids, right? Because a lot of us when we're in school, for majority of our classes, we're really just trying to get through. Get your homework and do this, do that. I'll say it's cool to do that because college be making you take some pointless classes as well. It's cool to do that with your pointless classes. We have to take music, we have to take all these things that it's cool to have, but it's not really going to affect.
I mean, you took music for your humanities, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But
I took Mandarin. I like Mandarin.
I took writing. Right. Yeah.
I mean, I took music because I actually like music. You know what I'm saying? But when I'm in the heat of the moment,
just like, man,
I'm just trying to get through the music. I'm not using this in my head. But the thing is, I also transfer that to my engineering classes as well. Right. But to me, it's like, nah, man. Like, if you know even if it's not what you know you want to do for the rest of your life, but if you know that's your real major you're doing, try to understand the fundamentals as well. If you're doing CS, don't just get through your data structures class. Try to understand it.
And I know college is wild. You know, college is like, there's so much things to do in college. But remember that school is your number one priority. You know, so like one thing I would recommend is trying to understand your major. Really, and it's going to be difficult because, you know, the balance system. I mean, just as senior year, we had to balance so much things, it's going to be hard. So if you have that foundation, you know, I mean, that's one thing that I pride myself in. My mathematical foundation in WPI was really good because I always made sure I understood things. Mathematics has always been my bread and butter, basically. So like, so I pride myself as that. But like when you hit me with that, you know, give me the equation of, you know, thermodynamics. You know what I mean? Electromagnetic whatever dynamics or stuff like that. It's just like, what? I don't remember shit in that class.
I actually don't.
I don't remember shit. But I feel that like that thermodynamics right there, specifically that one, is so important in civil and structural engineering. I mean, we don't use it all the time because we're kind of using the same materials and they constantly have the same consistency, and it's like it's kind of graded, so we don't use that. But I feel that, like, you know, if you want to be at the peak of your profession, you have to understand the fundamentals. So that is something I advise to kids, man. You know, make sure look for understanding, not just for passing personally.
And like I was saying, like when I was saying enjoy your childhood, it's more like because enjoy it can be like do some wild shit. It's just more like appreciate where you are in that moment and don't rush to get into the next step. You know, like in college I was like, I wish I started investing, I wish I started doing this, I wish I started doing that. Part of me is like, yes, just because of the benefits that came from it, but
that's
also
because of what we know now, you
exactly
know?
But another part of me is also kind of glad that I was able to live in a reality where I didn't even have to worry about that shit. True. You know, and just like I can just stay focused on what I'm doing and what's in front of me. You know, so definitely enjoy the level that you're at that point, but also think about your future and what you're trying to do. Because, bro, adulting, I think the biggest struggle is just showing up every day. You have to show up every day as an adult.
No matter
in college,
what.
Yeah, in college, there are some days you can. Now, obviously, depending on your type of job. If you're all these like influencers and all that you make money from posting videos and all that, maybe there's some days you just be like, okay, I'm just trying to sleep for the whole day. Cool. But if you're working in the American system, where capitalism runs, you have to show up every day.
I also recommend.
You only get 2 weeks holiday.
We also recommend this. Be your own boss. Have the mentality of being your own boss. I think that is really key in this life. You know, I mean, especially if you're. I mean, I'm not saying be ambitious, because some people just want to live a calm life. But if you're ambitious, like, you know, all three of us, try to be your own boss. Have that mentality of like, at a certain age, I want to be my own boss. I want to be. That might be different for different people. Like it might be like having your own business. It might be like having a financial security of a certain amount, right? So like you can tell your boss to fuck off if he's telling you shit. You know what I mean? But like, try to be your own boss. It's important to try to be your own boss and not being a follower, because you know you have to. You've learned a lot of things in this life. You have to put them into practice. Yeah, you know, I mean, all the things that our parents taught us now, good communication skills, you know, being respectful, you know, having understanding the relationship you have with your friends, etc., etc. They are coming into play, and they make us who we are, you know. And so try to understand what you want and try to be a boss. That's what I recommend people in life, because of it to make you. It's going to be harder. You're going to get a lot of more responsibilities. You know, there's going to be more pressure on you, but have the mindset of willing to accept that kind of pressure. Yep.
And to me, I think my biggest goal really is, outside of like the personal ones, but just really to be able to have control of my time and where I'm really going to put my time into.
For sure.
Right, not that I'm just like in the rabbit race trying to do all these things. Now, if I want to put my time into a company, then I know I'm fully accepting the fact that I'm putting my time there.
Yeah.
Right, but it's like I said, like I want to be able to be like, okay, like Mondays, because I'm a night person. Right, but
he's an owl.
Like, and I want to be able to just be like, you know, I just want to work at night. Does that make sense? And like I'll be able to live in that truth and not be like, oh, my boss says that she needs something by 10 a.m. And I'm just, oh my God, I have to do it by 10 a.m. I want to be able to have full control of my time. You know, the one I'm like, okay, I'm not like, oh, you get only 3 weeks holiday every single year, so you have to plan that, and then I have to miss my dad's birthday, I miss my mom's birthday, and then it's like, bro, I want to be able to have time to be able to do the things that are very important to me, but I'm also willing to put in the work in terms of like
getting that freedom.
Yeah, there won't be any time in my life, no matter how rich I am, where I'm not putting in mad hours at work,
not doing something.
Exactly. But it just depends on what I'm working on, because I don't mind doing 60-hour weeks, 80-hour weeks. I just don't want to do it for something
job. I don't care about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Yeah. I 100% agree with you there. I mean, that's one of the reasons why we started the Afro Journal. We wanted to put in, you know, our time and investment into something that we believe in, that we believe is also lacked in the market. That you know, a lot of people don't read. There are a lot of podcasts, you know, that talk about different things, but I think we are on a deeper level, because we talk about advices, our emotions, what we feel, what is like growing up young, what is like, you know, coming from a third world country into America. All of our experience. I mean, it's not unique, but it's unique from our perspective because of it's us. We personally believe in that.
Our stories are different, and we all bring different things to the table, which is and also like the focus on bringing the African voices to the mainstream as well.
Exactly.
You know, it's not too common. Let me put it that way. It's not too common. I think there's definitely room there.
But shout out to CK, shout out to Whiskey,
I'm so dead.
Davido,
Thames,
all our Thames,
Burna Boy.
Shout out to our Cameroonian artists too. We love Cameroonian artists, man.
Mention one.
Mention one.
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, Peter, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool. What did she said? Yo, man. All right. Thank you for listening, man. Man. Thank you. Do you guys have any other things to say?
Wait. Yeah. I have one. I would say another big thing is like focus on yourself. It's very easy to like feel the burden of pressure. I know, like personally, like I have pressure being, you know, the first person in my family out of the three of my siblings. I have pressure moving to a new apartment, you know, starting grad classes soon, having to make money, provide for myself, and my family. Eventually, yeah.
You didn't even tell us. Wow.
I'm in the process.
Oh,
is it WPI? Okay.
In the
Wow. She's about to elevate. Ooh. This Afro journal is about to.
Just when are you joining us now?
Come on, man. Maybe I'll be the least educated one in the group.
But no, it's just really important to really hone in on yourself, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely, like, not taking time to be selfish, but like a good type of selfish, so that you can find, you know, ways, opportunities to grow and develop and make yourself better. You know?
Yeah. I think that's the phase I'm in right now.
Yeah.
That like good selfishness where it's like I have to say no to a lot of things.
Yeah.
Just to grow what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, like we've all said, it's just a balance. It's a balancing act at the end of the day. Who is best able to balance their responsibilities, and you know, keep trying. You know, you will fail. Jesus, what was that? You fail, but you will fail. keep on striving and keep on moving.
Pick yourself up.
Pick yourself up, man. Pick your crumbles. You know what I mean? You don't. I don't like to. You know how many times I failed in this working out stuff, man. This working out stuff. Me, Chibuzo Ikechukwu Maliuga has failed multiple times. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to give up, because I know that like one day I will get
it. What day you get there?
I'll get it, and I understand that like I have a specific mindset of like where exactly I'm going to capture the moment. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just have to capture the moment.
Yeah.
Right now, it's not the time for me to capture that moment. I have other priorities. You know, but when that time comes, I know. I mean, I know myself.
Yeah.
If I don't have the responsibility of sitting down here doing mathematical questions, or what is, you know, if X equals this, what is Y? If I don't have, if I have time to like just chill and I know all I'm doing is working out, you know, for the day, and just like, you know, doing extracurricular activities, I would do it every day. You know what I mean? Because I don't have the stress of thinking about other things that are pulling my head in a different direction.
Yeah. And like I also say, like, I mean, just going off of what you're saying, right? Like the whole stress management and all that. Because me too, when I'm stressed, working out takes a toll. Like it takes a hit. Just like that's like, to me, that's the easiest thing to just be like, okay, because I don't feel like an obligation to do it. I feel like I'm doing it just because I want to do it. I'm trying to look sexy. But it's not like top priority in my life. I'm trying to be healthy, all that. But at some point, it's like, nah, man, you have to focus and hone in and make it almost like an obligation. It's almost like you made reading an obligation, not an option, right? And then another thing I'll say to the kids is, if you're going to do something, do it well.
Yes, I agree with that.
You know, like don't half-ass it, because we half-ass a lot. And if you're, that's just a waste of time, right? But rather you don't even do it at all. But I mean, obviously, like, keep moving, right? Or never say rather you don't do it at all. Right? Start with what you can do, and make progress.
It's better to start well than to start bad. That's literally it. It's better to start well than to start bad. That's honestly.
Don't half-ass what you do. Just put your chest inside and be like, okay, I'm doing this. If you need an escape plan, make the escape plan. But still do what you're doing in that moment well.
Am I the only
you don't know what you're learning?
I feel like I'm the only person that just wants to like enter the jungle and just like live and like survive and like push weights, you know. Like I'm just in like that kind of mood. I don't know. I've been feeling of just trying to get, probably because I'm stuck in this apartment, you know what I mean? I'm just like, I just want some just wild wilderness, some African wilderness. All right,
guys, thank you so much for joining us. Another episode of the Afro Journal podcast. Definitely like, share, subscribe. You know, tell your haters to subscribe as well. We love them. I don't love them, but we love them. You know, but I'll leave you with a proverb for next week. And the proverb is, you don't have to wait for the perfect moment. Take the moment and make it perfect.
Hey,
I like that.
That's a good one.
Thank you. It's your Tom, your Buttermint, your Lemon Plus. If you don't know all these things, I just know it's fresh. It's freshness. It's your fresh vibes. Chisom, AGK, Jerry, Jeremiah, Okafor. And my internet actually lasted today.
Hey.
I didn't tell you guys, but I upgraded it. I didn't want to talk too much just in case it messed up.
For all our previous episode listeners, they will know what we're talking about. All right, I think it's my turn.
Yeah.
All right, another
Banga.
Oh, it's your boy Peter Ikechuki and Chibuzayogo Jr. Chef Pirero.
All the time.
I just want to say thank you guys, man. I really appreciate this conversation we had.
Yeah,
I really appreciate
it. I liked it. I liked it.
Yeah. And it's your chocolate glazed donuts with extra glaze on top.
Extra sugar.
Extra sugar, because it tastes sweet. Ole Akune. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friends to tell their friends. Tell your moms to tell their moms. Their dads to tell their dads. And just share the love.
Yep. We out.
Guys. We out.
Peace. Wow, wholesome right there.